What's going on? This is your man John Fortune, your host of the Frustrated Fan Sports Show. And of course, when you see my man Jeremiah, we're going around the league. But this time, we're going to do our mid-season review. We're going to go back into what our predictions were when we first started to see what we did. But before I do that, I want to give a shout out to my man Jeremiah. Jeremiah is a really great guy. And I want to now tell y'all, I want to congratulate him on his retirement from the Navy that's happening this weekend. And, gratefully, rightfully deserving. Jeremiah's been one that's been out there protecting us for a while. And when I met Jeremiah, he was already in the military, but is an amazing guy, which is why I got him on the channel now because of the fact that he's such an amazing guy. I'm proud of him. I mean, hell, we went to your graduation before then.
Yeah.
And now here we are now at another peak point in your life where you're now retiring from the military after a long service with the military. So I do want to tell everybody give Jeremiah a shout out because, I mean, this is a big milestone for him and his family. He doesn't have to worry about the constant traveling around the country and the world anymore. But, that's something that I had to put out there because, Jeremiah is a really great person. And, I'm not able to make his retirement, which I wish I was able to be there. But definitely everybody give a shout out to Jeremiah for his retirement from the military. Very well served, and we really appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's been a long time, but it's time to hang up the gloves. You know what I mean? But I appreciate everything. I appreciate everything you said, man. Yep. Yep. But can't wait to call it quits. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, one more thing. Before this episode airs, before it goes online, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there, because that's coming up this weekend too, man. But yeah, man, I'm happy to get it over with. I'm happy to get it over with. It's the things I'm gonna miss about it, but boy, I won't be missing random deployments and going back and forth and missing all that time, doing a whole lot of time on the water.
Yeah,
family. So
exactly.
those days are behind, man. And now I got time to do this podcast. You know
Exactly. Well, with that being said, like I said, we're now going to focus on our mid-season stuff because I tell you, man, some of our predictions we said they were bold. They were pretty bold, but hey, some of them not too bad. So we're going to start with you. So I'm gonna say what your three were starting out. So the first one was the Commanders will win 2 playoff games.
Yeah. I was confident too. I was confident. I was like, yeah, man, they look good. It didn't matter if it was a wild card game, divisional game type thing. You know what I mean? But it's this thing about NFL, man. It's unpredictable. It's definitely year to year. This ain't like the NBA or baseball where you got a whole bunch of games, man. You once you start getting injury prone, not injury prone, but you know what I'm saying, you get a whole bunch of injuries, and then we don't know. I didn't know they was trading Brian Robinson. I didn't know they was trading.
Yeah, right. I mean, a lot of things went on with the season that is just completely derailed this joint. So I'm gonna do my first one, which is crazy because this one is like even more crazy because it was bold, but it's really looking bad now. George Pickens will be traded.
Hey, I had agreed with you too. I was like, you know what?
Now they've made some trades. It just wasn't him.
It won't at all.
And not only that, he's done a fantastic job because we didn't expect CeeDee Lamb to get injured like he did. And he
Right.
came in and immediately became something big. Not only that, he hasn't been the headache that they were saying that he was in Pittsburgh. But again, we're talking about Dallas. Dallas is known to cover stuff up for their
Yep.
players. And then
Right.
all of a sudden, when the players are now no longer happy, that's when all the stuff started leaking out about what they were doing in Dallas or how it was in Dallas. So, yeah. So I'm going to let you say what your next one was because I text you what yours was.
Oh, you mean the we going with the Jamar Chase?
No, I mean, it's up to you. Whichever one
Yeah.
you
Okay.
want to.
Okay. Well, let's say I'd say, hey, Jamar Chase. That's not happening. Jamar Chase, 2,000 yards, 2,000 yards, breaking the passing record,
Uh-huh.
breaking Megatron's passing record.
The receiving
We
record.
yeah, receiving record. I said passing record. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, breaking Megatron's receiving record. Man, that
and
look
the
like
and the back-to-back triple crown.
oh yeah, yeah, the back-to-back triple crown. Yeah, that's not happening either. That's not happening either, man. And but that all fell on with Joe Barry. Like we can't predict it. I didn't know Joe Barry was going to get injured, but I should have
Hmm.
known because now I'm putting him in the injury prone category.
And you know what?
Uh,
A lot of people they don't think about that with him. He
yeah,
has been injured from his rookie year all the way. I think maybe his second and third years the only times that he's played a full season.
right.
But now you're talking about we're down the line and he's been injured what the past 2 seasons. So it's like, yo, like I don't know what's really happening right now. But yeah, I mean, but the crazy thing about that, if you would have changed it to the receptions record, he might break that.
I, he got he's still. I don't think he's gonna do it though. I just feel like it's just not gonna happen. Because all the bold predictions is pretty much going down the toilet.
Yeah,
I got one that's kind of strong. I
yeah,
got one that's a little
you did like to me. I think that the second one you did is pretty good,
yeah.
but I think I ain't gonna say you kind of cheated it a little bit because you said one of four. So
I
you
did. I did. I did.
so with
But
that
you
one,
know what? It's still bold because it ain't been broken in how many years? You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So what was the second one?
Oh, the second one I went with uh one of the top four running backs from last year was going to win was going to break Eric Dickerson's rushing record.
Right.
Um, the only person that's in conversation for that right now is Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he's
yeah.
he's he's the only one. Derrick Henry hasn't had the year that we expect him to have, but we also didn't expect Lamar Jackson to go down. These
Right.
people, it's one thing I'm noticing that all these bold predictions that I have is pretty much predicated on a quarterback. If a quarterback go down, hey,
That's it. That's it.
they ain't got a shot. They ain't got a
Yeah,
shot.
because even when you think about it, Daniel Jones, I mean, he had a bad passing game, and sure enough,
Yeah,
they kept Jonathan Taylor in check the last game. So,
yeah, right. Yeah, man.
but that's so funny. Here's another one of my bold predictions. Tyreek Hill will ask for a trade. He got injured before he could ask for
Hey, he was happy. He was happy after he got injured though. Did you see him after he got injured?
it.
Hey, you might have been right if he didn't get injured.
Yeah, exactly. But here's another one. Here's another one that'll blow your mind because this was Super Bowl even
Yep.
when I did it. But now it's like maybe Justin Herbert probably heard this one, but it was Justin Herbert would be benched in favor of Trey Lance, and Trey Lance would
Yeah,
then help them make the playoffs. So yeah,
yeah.
Justin Herbert was out there playing like his life was on the line. Like even when all the offensive linemen was down, he was still out there like the hell with this.
Yeah,
Y'all ain't about to bench me for the guy behind me right now. Hell no. Like it. I think that what happened, and this is something that this is another one of my beliefs when you put a very good backup behind a starting quarterback,
yep.
they then understand the competition involved. And
Hmm.
they go out there and play like there's real competition there. If you pay attention, this year Justin Herbert has actually been on his game because
Hmm.
I think he does see Trey Lance as a legitimate threat.
Yep.
So I think that's why we've seen a better Justin Herbert this year.
Yeah. He see him running that ball in practice. He's like, man, yeah, yeah. He can probably run that read option better than him.
Oh, not only that, oh man, he throwing it on the run. He looked like he got some camaraderie with the receivers. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, man. And already, guess what? His scout team running back is the starter.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that was crazy. But that was our bold predictions. Now we're going to go to the awards we thought were going to be handed out for a certain type of player. So I'm gonna let you do this one. The comeback player of the year. Who was your comeback player of the year?
Oh man, that was funny. That's funny. That's funny, man. If it may end up being Daniel Jones if he
Oh,
turns if he, it
yeah,
may end up being him, but hey, I was thinking Bryce Young would do what Daniel Jones would be doing.
right,
You know what I mean? As being the comeback player of the year. But I kind of threw a CMC in there, but
yeah,
CMC is like a given. If he's not getting injured and he was injured he didn't play that much last year,
hmm,
then we know what he can do.
right,
You know what I mean? So if he get out there and play, like he's still in the conversation as comeback player of the year.
right.
Matter of fact, he may end up being the comeback player of the year. But I tell you what, if Daniel Jones continue to play good, play well, and they end up being the number one seed in the AFC,
Hmm,
he'll win. He'll 100% win comeback player of the year because they ain't
yeah,
giving him MVP. They not giving him MVP. I don't care what he do. They ain't giving it to him.
yeah, and I could see that too. Like I
Yeah,
said, when it come down to it, that's the sad part about it is that
yeah,
Daniel Jones, who's actually leading the league in passing,
yeah.
there's a chance he won't be the MVP just because of the fact that they don't want to probably give it to him. You
Drake may
know,
get more conversation than what he is.
and that's the crazy part. Drake May, Baker Mayfield, everybody else but Daniel Jones. That's
Yeah.
that's crazy. And I'm not even a Daniel Jones like stan, but
Uh-huh.
he's been playing very well, and he's not even in the talk. My comeback player of the year was Aiden Hutchinson, who's playing well, but when we get to our defensive player of the year, the guy that I think is going to be, neither one of us thought about him. And it's
Right.
sad, even though that should have been number one on both our lists.
Uh-huh.
The fact that we didn't say it is crazy.
Yeah.
So Aiden
Yeah.
Hutchinson is my guy. He's looking good. He's looking healthy, but he's not as he's definitely impactful, but
Right.
he's not making waves, if that
Right.
makes any sense. So yeah. So here we are now, coach of the year. You and I chose the same guy.
Yep.
And currently right now, it doesn't look like a bad one, but it's just
Yeah.
one that's better than that. So for
Yep.
you and me, our coach of the year was Mike Vrabel.
Yep.
Shane Steichen may end up being coach of the year
Yep.
because that turnaround in Indianapolis is incredible. Not only that, he's going to get the credit for the improvement of Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, and we've seen that. Anybody who's improved a quarterback that they felt was a failing quarterback,
Hmm.
that coach has always gotten it. So yeah, we both picked Mike Vrabel. Still not a bad choice.
No, it's not.
Just
It's not.
Shane Steichen is
They
probably going to win it.
right now, what they got one loss. They're 6-2, the
Hmm.
Patriots, and then the Colts
No,
they
they
got the
they
same
seven
record.
and two. They 7-2. Patriots
Oh, so
seven and
they,
two.
they they have the same record then, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
mhm,
they
yeah.
had the same record. So hey, it's toss up. But I tell you what, like I said, if the Colts end up being number one out of AFC, they're gonna get a lot of awards. Jonathan
uh,
Taylor,
Yeah. Oh,
Daniel
he
Jones,
definitely.
and
Yeah,
Shane.
yeah. So, yeah, I think that's going to be the case as well. Um, I'm gonna let you do I'm gonna let you start the first one because we had different choices. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Who did you
Mhm.
have?
I mean, I had Abdul Carter. All right, now I picked him because he was going to a really really good defensive line. Defensive
Mhm.
line. So I thought he would have way more sacks than what he has now. Uh, he's
The
he,
half a
he's still,
sack.
right, right. He's still playing well. He's still playing well, but man, Brian Burns sitting over there with 11 sacks, and he owed it what point and a half. So I know he's competing against other rookies, but honestly, I don't know if I see like a standout defensive rookie of the year, like a
Well,
straight like a one that's just running away with, you know what I mean?
initially it was Chase Stanberger out of Cleveland, the linebacker out of Cleveland. He's
Is he
been
hurt?
playing. Yeah, he just recently got hurt.
But
So
he
I
gonna be
think
out for a little bit, right?
yeah, I think his
Yeah.
chances are going down. Now, for me, I picked Jahad Campbell. Now, Jahad Campbell does have the numbers. He doesn't have any sacks, but he does have like 40 tackles,
Mm-hmm.
a forced fumble, and a pick six. So
Mm-hmm.
he's actually like looking more well-rounded right now. Um, but there aren't a lot of defensive rookies that's showcasing right now. Will
Right.
Johnson hasn't looked that bad with Arizona, but I don't think it's enough of what's going on with him
Yeah.
that it could probably beat out Jahad Campbell currently right now. If his numbers pick up and he end the season with like 100 and something tackles, and Scheringer Chase doesn't come, the linebacker for Cleveland doesn't come back from
Mm-hmm.
injury, then Jahad Campbell might win it. So I
Yeah.
might actually have gotten that one right. Oh man, I'm gonna start first because you're gonna have to explain yours. Offensive rookie of the year. I picked Tyler Warren. He's looking good in that Indianapolis offense. Now, I think it might be Abuka that might win it, because Abuka
Yeah.
has been playing very well, and he looks like he's like on a tear to probably be the offensive rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody stopping him right now. Even like you even talked about the fact that he had a hamstring and came back the very next day. So that was
Yeah.
crazy as I don't know what. But even with that, that's like the wildest thing ever. So Tyler Warren is playing very well. He has an
Very.
opportunity to be
Yeah.
the offensive rookie of the year. Who was your offensive rookie of the year?
Hey man, I probably been better picking Shador Sanders, and he ain't played not one snap.
If you was gonna take
Hey,
a quarterback, right?
yeah. So my offensive rookie of the year was Cam Ward. I went with Cam Ward, honestly, because I thought he would have somewhat of a Cam Newton effect.
Hmm.
Uh, Now I'm not saying he had the Cam Newton rookie year that Cam Newton had, but Cam Newton his rookie year, he improved the Carolina Panthers a lot. We went 6-10.
Hmm.
I don't. Cam Ward hasn't looked that good. He hasn't looked that good. He hasn't made the team better.
Right.
That I was expecting him to make the team better, considering how he moved around through three different college locations and made all those teams better. So I was like,
Right.
okay, he's been and done that three different times. He's going to a terrible team. He's going to make it work. They're not going to win that many games, but I expected him not to look so bad because he's fumbling on his own. He did it like three times. No one touched him. It's like
Right.
it's like he's seeing ghosts. So, but I'm not completely out on him. I'm out on him as rookie of the year. I'm not his offensive rookie of the year, and unless he turns around and starts playing like Peyton Manning, mixed with Lamar Jackson, these last the second half of the season,
Mhm.
it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I told you from the onset. I said, look, that offensive crew, they're
yeah,
used to pocket passes. They're used to developing pocket passes. They're not used to developing dual threat guys. And
hmm
sure enough, what happened? Coach gets fired. They got the interim coach in, and
yeah,
still no change.
yep.
Because why? They're used to pocket passes being developed, not these type of guys. And I knew he was not going to be straight with that
Drafted the wrong
particular coach.
quarterback. Then
He drafted
drafted the
the
wrong
wrong
quarterback.
quarterback. Exactly.
They should drafted somebody like Shador.
Exactly.
Someone that can sit back in the pocket. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. And that was the part that mattered the most right there. So next is the defensive player of the year. I'm gonna go first because my guy,
yeah.
what the hell? Um, my guy for defensive player of the year was Kyle Hamilton, and that
Oh,
Baltimore Ravens defense was nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. That I think anybody thought it was going to be. And Kyle Hamilton has been missing. He's
yeah.
missed some time, and he's not playing that solid. They started playing a little bit better this last game, but he's like the missing factor in their whole thing. So
Mhm.
yeah, Kyle Hamilton not on the road to being defensive player of the year. So uh, I'm gonna let you go. Your guy, who was your guy for defensive player of the year?
My guy was Will Anderson. Will Anderson, he's still in the conversation. He's having a decent year. But so is the entire Texans defense is having a
Mhm.
really good year. They just unfortunately they don't have the offense to match their level of play. Because if they did, they would be the top of the AFC if they had some offense. Because but Will Anderson, man, he was my pick. Uh, he still has a shot of getting Defensive Player of the Year. He's
Mhm.
not too far off, but he's in the conversation. That's like one of my. I think that's probably the second pick out of all of these. That's actually looking okay.
No, because Mike Vrabel still looking okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying too. So like Mike, it was Mike,
Oh,
and it was Will.
right, right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the guy we should have thought about was Miles Garrett. Miles Garrett might
Oh yeah,
win
Miles
it.
Garrett.
Miles Garrett might win it on a losing team.
Do you
Like
think?
that's crazy because I think he
Do you,
got 10 already.
do you think Brian Burns can get it though?
I mean, he's him and they're neck and neck at this point.
Yeah,
So both teams are losing. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's where the name recognition is going to come into play.
right.
Miles Garrett is the bigger name.
He is
So
by far.
so it's like he will probably win it. If they were to end the season together, he will
Yeah,
probably win it because just name recognition in comparison to Brian Burns, where it'll be like, yeah, he's a great player, but it's the Giants, so that they will go against him because it's the Giants. So
crazy. He's having
I,
his best year too.
yeah, exactly. So I mean that's crazy. Um oh man.
Um,
All right, so I'll go first because it was kind of this. Me and you kind of had the same thing,
yeah,
but yours was just different than what mine is. So for me, the offensive player of the year was going to be Bijan Robinson. It's still an opportunity, but I don't think he's going to outpace like a Daniel Jones or
hmm
Jonathan Taylor in
yeah,
time to get that far up. So with that, this might be your fourth one actually
yeah.
that you still have a chance. So who was your offensive player of the year?
My offensive player of the year was whomever wins the rushing record. That's who I went with. So yeah, it's kind of broad, but
Right.
but I did say before it'd be one of those top four running backs from last
Right.
year.
Right.
But right now we still looking good. And matter of fact, they may not be offensive player of the year. They might be MVP if they end up pulling something off. You never know. I
And that's
could
the
be.
big part right there. That
Yeah,
that's the yeah. I mean, because
we talking about Jonathan Taylor right now.
yeah, yeah, because this
Right now.
could be a situation where he'll be the first running back to win it since Adrian Peterson.
Adrian,
So I
2012.
mean, yeah, that will be huge because contrary to what everybody else believe, I still don't think Josh Allen should have won that award. That
I
was
want.
not
Yeah.
right.
No,
That was not right.
no.
But yeah, that's exactly what it is. And now we're going to go to the MVPs, and I think you and I both fumbled this
Bomb.
one massively.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for me, I took Lamar Jackson.
Hmm.
Baltimore, he's been injured in and out
Yep.
of the lineup, and the Ravens have been looking like buns this whole season. You took who?
I took Joe Burrow. He's been injured. He hasn't even been selected to an All Pro, and we give him a lot of praise. He did go to that Super Bowl that one year, but man, I was expecting. Hey, since he had the Triple Crown winner, you know
Right.
what I mean? He got T Higgins back. I thought he was going to average 40 points a game.
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean? But nah, it didn't. It didn't work out.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said again, you talking about where we think the current MVP will go is probably Jonathan Taylor or Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Should probably get it.
Right.
Even if they keep on their path. Hell, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Darnold snuck in there somehow because he's playing well too.
Yeah.
And you think about in the sense of like other guys they talked about like Baker Mayfield and all that. Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones have been outpacing both of them.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that even Sam Darnold could be a factor in the MVP race. So that's
Yeah,
like a huge, huge thing, man. And it's so crazy to revisit some of this stuff. And it's like, yo,
yeah,
what? I know what we were thinking, but what were we really thinking?
yeah. Yep. And the NFL is so unpredictable, man. This is the one league. Like I can look at NHL. I can say, hey, the Carolina Hurricanes going to be they're going to be consistent. They're going to make the playoffs. They're going to do X, Y, and Z. They're going to do that. NFL, man, because I'm trying to tell you, it's mainly because the games they don't have as many games, and
Hmm.
you don't have it's not much room for error, not much margin for error. So when you get injuries or when you lose close games that you may be supposed to win, it turns season upside down. I can give you an example. Carolina Panthers went to Super Bowl. The following year, they went 1-15,
After
and then
going
that
15-1.
was all right. You know what I'm saying? This was plagued with injuries. Plague injuries start happening.
Right.
They won their first game, and then a whole bunch of injuries. Steve Smith got injured. Chris Jenkins got injured. A whole bunch of injuries. Like I'm talking about for the season.
Hmm.
And the Carolina Panthers, they weren't the same team.
And,
It ain't the
and
same team when we have 15-year starters injured.
and not only that, like to piggyback on what you were saying about like other sports leagues, because they do have the amount of games, a player can make up
Yes.
his poor outings
Yep.
because all of a sudden he goes through a stretch where he's now hitting everything. A good example of that is a guy like Judge and the
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Yankees. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah. Yep.
saying?
Yep.
Where it's like you sit up there and he's having a down season, all of a sudden he gets right back up into the home run chase because he then homered in 8 straight games. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So it's like, damn, there you go right there. Or
Yep.
he'll have a multi-homer game,
Yep.
in the NFL, that's very rare for a guy to like get like 0 touchdowns and end up in a game where he gets about five.
Right.
And so it's like, yeah, so yeah, that's the difference when you think about other sports leagues. The players got an opportunity to make up their
Yep.
poor showings, whereas in
Yep.
the NFL, you start off poor, it's hard to recover.
Yep. I don't know too many people winning awards that only play half the season.
Exactly, exactly, absolutely. Not only that, if you're bad half the season,
Right.
there's no way you can make that ground up.
You
Like,
can't. You can't.
because you
You
talking
can't.
about you bad 9 games out the season. Those last 8 games, you ain't making up all that. Because I mean, even when you think about the current state of the rushing record, like right,
Yep.
Jonathan Taylor is up there, but guess who is now third?
You talking about Rico?
Rico is third, and he
Yeah.
didn't even start the season.
He did not. He's only started 3 games. He only started actual 3 games, like the bona fide starter, 3 games.
Yeah, and that's I don't to say that I don't think like we're acting amazed by it. I
Yeah.
don't think people understand how
Yeah.
amazing that is to
Yeah.
be third, 700 and something yards already and starting only 3 games, and you're now here at 9 games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like that's unheard of for those type of numbers. But look what he did. He had
Yep.
outbursts in several games
Yep.
where Chuba Hubbard had to sit down because he got injured. Rico comes in and almost have what he had almost a 200-yard game.
Yeah. He had a 206, he had a 181, and then he had like a 130. I'm talking about the games he started.
Exactly. So it's like you're sitting there and it's like, yo, like he came in and just
Yeah.
the third leading rushing in the entire NFL right now. So
Right.
yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, but that's it, y'all. That was our mid-season review of what we thought was going to happen this season. But that I mean, there's still some things that's out there. I mean, like I said, Mike Vrabel, and we're talking about the Colts may have to have like a tragic fall off for
Yeah.
uh for um for Mike Vrabel to win it and for Shane Steichen not to get it. Um, Cam Ward, yeah, but you got whoever wins the rushing record. And currently, right now, it seems like that's Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you might get that one. MVP, we're definitely not close to that. For myself, Jahad Campbell, Defensive Rookie of the Year, still has an opportunity. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Tyler Warren still has an opportunity. But yeah, I mean, we had some wild ones. Jamar Chase, yeah,
Yeah.
2000, he ain't getting that. But like I said,
Not
he might get the receptions record. I mean, because
yeah.
Joe
Oh,
Burrow
yeah,
throws
yeah,
to him.
yeah,
Joe Burrow is just throwing to him
yeah.
like, and I think, I mean, I said Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco
Joe
is
Flacco,
throwing
yeah,
to him.
yeah,
But when
yeah.
Joe Burrow come back, I'm pretty sure he's going to be throwing to him just as much as well. So, uh,
He might average 15 receptions a game.
which would be insane. And like I said,
Yeah.
he could hit it. He could definitely hit it. But yeah, but that was our review, y'all. Y'all tell us what y'all think in the comments. Again, congratulate Jeremiah for his retirement from the
Yes.
military. Fantastic job. Really appreciate him coming on. Like I
Yeah.
said, that's why he's on the show now because he got time. Other than that, man, this has been your man John Fortune along with my man Jeremiah Street, and this is the Frustrated Fan Sports Show.